Good afternoon. I'm trying to understand why you would vote for Ken Paxton after knowing all that he has done. I ask this question because it seems like Paxton's slated to beat Cornyn, and as you know, I'm running against both of them. Cornyn sold you out. Him and Abbott imported workers from other countries, which totally changed the makeup of Texas. Austin, Texas is no longer Austin. Leander and Frisco are no longer either one of them. It's all changed. And Americans, Texans, can't find jobs because of it. Now, some are going to make the argument that Ken Paxton recently filed 3 CID complaints on 3 companies that Sarah Gonzalez exposed. From my perspective, he would not have done that if Sarah had not exposed it and she had not put him on the spot. Governor Abbott signed the next day a deal to end the H-1B for 1 year in Texas, which I'm proud of him for doing that. It's one of the few things he's done right. But Abbott would not be here standing up for Texas workers if Sarah had not forced him into it. And we need to thank her for doing that. Now, why do I say that? Let me show you some of the things he's done here. On my campaign website, there's a page specifically for Cornyn and Paxton. He took a trip to China against his staff's advice, which, by the way, from what I understand, he doesn't even work out of his office anymore. He works out of the Dallas area. And from what I understand, he's hired outside contractors, attorneys, to do his work for him because he apparently doesn't trust his staff or doesn't want to be involved with them or whatever, which is probably why he's working out of Dallas. Now, if you were the manager of a state like Texas, would you allow one of the highest paid employees you have working to not come to the office every day? I'd say, bullshit, get your ass down here and move down here. If you don't like it, you're fired. But that's me. So anyway, he took a 10-day trip to China against his staff's advice. Staff warned him about Chinese government surveillance and influence operations. He kept it secret for the most part. Some attorney generals that went with him did report it. You can read about it. The one that got me was his trip to India in 2024, December 2024, with an immigration attorney named Karen Joshi. Now, Karen Joshi, however you say his name, he founded Orange Law. In January 2025, he launched the India division to promote legal immigration between USA and India and help U.S. employers looking to recruit talent from India. He's literally in the business of bringing foreign workers to Texas. And Paxton went with him. Now, I've repeatedly asked, and I even tried to get Sarah Gonzalez to ask one time for me, why Paxton would not commit to not using contractors who refuse to hire Americans in Texas. After all, that's our money. And Texans deserve that money, not contractors who refuse to hire Americans. Well, Sarah blocked me. Said I needed a civics lesson. That's neither here nor there as far as I'm concerned. She's young. She hadn't really learned about all this stuff yet. She doesn't understand yet that that is the only way to end the H-1B in Texas. You can end 50% overnight by doing one thing. And Ken Paxton will not agree to it. Hell, he won't even look at it. So maybe one of you that's thinking about voting him, I'm going to attach it here. Matter of fact, I'll pull it up right now. Maybe one of you that's thinking about voting for him would ask him to commit to this. It's a simple thing. I'll read it to you. Texas taxpayer money should hire Texas workers. It's time to put Texans first. You can read the facts here in a minute. The solution: require all Texas state contracts to prioritize hiring Texans. Every taxpayer dollar should create jobs for Texans, not replace them with foreign workers. Vote for Virgil Beersel, the jobs guy. There's my contact information. Pretty easy. Pretty simple to understand. It's right there. I'm going to leave it in this video so you can have it. I'll try and remember to attach a link to it so you'll have it there too. Why wants Attorney General who wants to be the senator from Texas agree to something as simple as this? After all, it would immediately put Texans back to work. And isn't that our goal, is to put Texans back to work? So why won't Attorney General Ken Paxton agree to it? And if he won't agree to it from me, why won't you supporters of him demand an answer from him? Or is it you don't give a damn if Texans have jobs? Well, I do. I damn sure do. In December 2025, he went and visited with the Hindu Jewish American Congress fundraiser, December 9, 2025 at the Capitol Hill Club in Washington, D.C. Attendees included Hindu and Jewish community leaders, business executives, and policy experts. Topics discussed included strengthening Texas trade, particularly in tech, energy, and defense sectors. In other words, that's our STEM jobs, folks. They want more Indians to get those jobs at the expense of Texans in Texas. They go on to say, this Arthur Kapoor, the chairman, Attorney General Paxton's initiatives reflect our shared commitment to keeping communities safe while advancing trade. So in other words, he's going to take these Hindu communities in places like Frisco and Leander, and no telling where else, Austin, Texas. He's going to make sure they're safe while you get forced into homelessness. Is that really what you want? Because that's what you're getting. That's what you're paying for. This guy, you talk about the swamp creatures in Washington, D.C., he'd sell his own damn ex-wife out for a damn nickel. You think about that. I guarantee you, you ain't got no money to buy them. Texas workers don't have enough money to buy them. Fair notice, this is my biggest opponent in this Senate race. Because Texans want jobs. Now, those of you that are voting for Paxton, they don't seem to give a shit if Texans have jobs, so we have to assume you already got a job. Well, the layoffs are growing bigger every day. Make karma reach out and grab you on the butt if your name is one of them. Because these layoffs are growing every day, and they're growing because the jobs are being sent overseas to India and the workers are being imported from India. Can't make it no simpler, folks. It's math. For them to get one job, you lose one job being an American. I think it's time we put Americans first. I don't talk out the other side of my mouth like Paxton does. You vote for me, you are going to get American jobs, and you're going to see it done every day in the Senate, because I will be exposing one company every day, every media opportunity I get. And in the event that the media won't talk to me, I will be using my official Senate website page to document one company every day, including the names of their corporate executives who are sending our jobs overseas and importing workers. And I'm not going to stop at the H-1B. I'm going to do the H-2A and H-2B, which is our farmers and our ranchers. Americans need jobs. If you don't understand that, you're part of the problem, not part of the solution. And I don't give a damn about you being part of the problem. I'm looking for a solution for Americans in America. It's your choice. You can vote for Paxton. Get what you pay for, which is nothing. For those that can't find good paying jobs, here you go. Put my ugly mug back over here. If you can't find good paying jobs, vote for Virgil John Bierschel. That's what I'll be on the ballot as. The jobs guy. VBSenate.com, that's my website. VBierschel@gmail.com, that's my email. 325-215-1886 is my text number. If I'm elected senator, every day we're going to have a conversation like this. I'm going to be accessible. Ask old Ken Paxton if he will be accessible when if you vote for him. If he'll even respond to you. Or will he be like Corn and just send you a forum letter saying, sorry, American, go to hell. Anyway, that's enough of this nonsense. Virgil Beersel, the jobs guy. The choice is obvious, Texas, but it ain't up to me. It's up to you. You want good jobs and prosperous future for your family and your descendants? It's up to you. I can't do anything about it. I've done as much as I can. Thank you. Good day.